Match and pleasure anglers love summer bagging sessions. If you have the right type of weather and the correct tackle, you can have some great fun bagging up, catching fish and putting together huge weights. Bagging is often used as a term meaning when the fish are really on the feed. It's just a matter of using the right gear and tactics and you can hit weights in excess of 200 £. So stay tuned to discover the 6 summer bagging must-buys for 2018. Number 1. Muscletech 1150 Precision Carp Pole. Last year, Middy proudly launched the slimmest, strongest 6 metre pole ever made in the Muscletech 600. This year, you can now get your hands on this new 11.5 metre version. Built using T-Core anti-shatter carbon technology, the Muscletech 1150 Precision Carp Pole weighs just 675 grams at 10.3 metres. Yet it really does pack a lot of muscle with a 20 elastic rating. This strength is aided by a special T-wrap on the joints, which also reduces wear. Both the second and third sections of the pole are pullet reinforced, so you can fit a puller bush if required. The pole has a precise true length of 11.5 metres and is supplied with a Power 2 kit in the pole, as well as an additional Power 2 kit, a cup kit and a quality cloth bag. There's also a Precision F1 2 kit available separately for fishing at a precise 10 metre length if required. The Muscletech 1150 has a really good balance ratio of 17.6 newtons at 10.3 metres. While other pole makers have still not begun stating a balance ratio for their poles, it is this figure that gives you a true guide as to the feel of the pole, because it tells you the downwards force that you are actually holding. The weight really gives you only an impression of the pole's quality. Another great feature of this Muscletech 1150 pole is that the first section has a 5.2mm diameter end that you can run bigger size elastic straight through. There is not a slim first that will be abandoned in use like on most other poles. The reaction speed of the tip makes it ideal for hitting every bite. Middy are very proud to have developed such an excellent 11.5 metre pole, and it comes highly recommended. The full retail price is £499.99, but shop around and you'll find this pole for much less, around £300. Number 2. REACTACORE Elastic. To elasticate your Muscletech 1150 pole, try the new REACTACORE hollow pole elastic. Middy have actually managed to incorporate nano carbon black particles in the centre of the elastic. Yes, you heard correctly. It is possible to make elastic with carbon inside, and Middy have done it. REACTACORE hollow elastic has a very small micro bore to create slightly increased tension while playing fish. Inside its grey compound centre is where you'll find the nano carbon black particles, which, along with the micro bore, help to increase latex life, stop the elastic from flattening, and produce a smooth flowing action. Its bright fluorescent outer makes the elastic highly visible, plus it comes pre-coated with lubricant, so it's ready for use straight out the packet. The packet itself is also UV protective, to defend the elastic against any damage from sunlight. Available in a range of sizes, REACTACORE hollow pole elastic offers both exceptional quality and value for money. Supplied in 5 metre lengths that will easily elasticate at least 2 top 2 kits at just £14.99 for 5 metres. Remember to hit the subscribe button for more top tackle tips and tactics. Number 3. MW Signature Floats, the Diamond Carp model. Moving on to the business end, you simply must try the new MW Signature pole floats. It's a range of match pole floats unsurpassed in terms of fishability, quality and durability. All are handmade to the demanding designs of match ace anglers such as Rob Wootton, Chris Cameron and Lee Thornton. MW Signature floats have a special Middy wrap, MW, hand whipping to the side eyes to ensure they are extra secure. The wrapping allows the side eye to be positioned just below the tip for perfect float presentation. The side eyes are then in different gauges of wire to create the ideal balance setup. Here you can see the Diamond CARP model, abbreviated to DC, and it has a chunkier, thicker gauge, which makes it very suitable for summer bagging sessions. Such small details are the things that make a big difference and help to win matches. The Diamond CARP model is designed by Match This winner Chris Cameron and has a glass stem of just 0.8mm diameter, allowing the float to settle in a perfectly controlled fashion. The tips throughout the MW signature range are hollow and vary according to the model, showing up bites quickly. All bodies are made from high buoyancy rower cell and finished in minimal colours. You can be assured of high quality design and construction when Middy, the expert float makers since all the way back in 1968, are labelling them as signature models. Expect to pay around £2.50. Number 4. Km3 Hooks. Like with any type of fishing, you really need to consider the hook pattern you're using, and this is perhaps especially important when you're summer bagging and landing relatively large fish on a frequent basis. Although not always the case, most anglers would agree that you should ideally be using an eyed hook for bagging sessions, rather than a spade end hook. It is then easy to tie the hook with a knotless knot and leave a hair length, allowing you to easily affix a band or a fast stop. This would prove more difficult if you used a spade end hook. And of course, the hook needs to be super strong and durable. Consider the Km3 CARP Extreme barbless eyed pattern. Km3 hooks are made with a super strength gauge of carbon steel. They are the ultimate strength pattern, and they're specifically designed for catching big fish in the summer. They have a beak point and an upturned eye like the very popular KM2, but the KM3 is made from 1 gauge higher steel, making it extremely strong for margin and double figure carp. Ideal for use with banded hair pellets or haired corn on commercials, the Km3 has tremendous holding power and will not straighten out. The eye is positioned at a 15-degree angle, which allows the hair to hang in line. These hooks also have a dull anti-glare finish to stay concealed from wary carp. Available in sizes 10, 12, 14, 16 and 18, you get 10 hooks per packet and the RRP is just £1.35. Number 5. ARCO-TECH K306 feeder rod. When going for big weights in the summer, perhaps just as popular as pole fishing is to fish the feeder, so you should have a good quality feeder rod in your armoury. Get the setup right and there's probably no simpler way to build big weights. The K306 is part of a family of new rods called ARCO-TECH, and this 10-foot model is ideally suited to the task. Offering exceptional quality at affordable prices, ARCO-TECH rods possess a very impressive and soft parabolic arc action to subdue fish, while the build features include slim full cork handles and KTS smooth flow guides. Developed with top match anglers, in particular Match This winner Chris Cameron for the feeder models, ARCO-TECH rods also feature rigid mini butts with a Kevlar wrap. This strengthens up the butt of the rods to give some real power when required, while also allowing the option of adding a 1 foot (30cm) extension without tackling down. A 1 foot extension is included as standard with every ARCO-TECH rod, so you can actually fish the K306 feeder rod at up to 11 feet. And because this assists casting, it's a really good option if you want to get a bit further out in the lake. The K306 also has specially angled butt guides to resist line spiralling and assist the cast further. This rod is supplied with 2 unique, super sensitive TS trigger tips. You won't believe how sensitive these trigger tips are. They register the faintest of bites. This feature alone means you could double your catch potential. The K306 has a mainline rating of £10, a hook length rating of £8 and a casting guide of up to 50 grams. The RRP is £129.99, but expect to pay less than £100 if you shop around for the best deals. Number 6. The Wedge Feeders. So now you need to consider the type of feeder you're going to use with the ARCO-TECH K306 rod. A good bait for summer bagging is 2mm micro pellets. CARP love them. Get a bed of these down and CARP are virtually guaranteed to move into your swim. You should therefore be choosing a well-designed feeder to present these micro pellets. Featuring a special wedge shape to ensure fish access and good distribution of the bait, plus dynamic retrieve technology to stop water drag, the wedge pellet feeders from Middy have a safe inline design complete with a soft tail rubber. They also have a stepped, non-slip lead weight to hold the far shelf and a flat base for stability. The weight is heavier at the front of the feeder to assist accurate casting. Use the large 30g and large 40g versions in the summer to get in plenty of bait. The wedge feeders are also available in very compact small 20g and small 30g sizes, which are better suited for autumn and winter fishing when less bait is required. You're looking at a very reasonable £2.50 per feeder, so you're getting excellent value for money. So that's 6 summer bagging must-buys for 2018, available now at all the better tackle shops. You can find your nearest stockist online at www.middytackle.com/stockists, or follow the links in the video description. Thanks for watching, and remember to hit the subscribe button for more top tackle tips and tactics.